Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. You know, technology has made things really easy, easier than ever to stay connected to our friends and our family. Well, it also makes us, as parents, track our kids' locations and their social media posts. Snooping on our kids can be pretty tempting, especially at times when you kind of feel like you're out of the loop or maybe you have some concerns about them. But is it ever an appropriate thing to do? Parenting expert KATHERINE, she joins us to answer 3 questions to ask yourself before spying on your kid. I pay the cell phone bill. I can check on them. I can do whatever I want. That's my computer, right?
I hear ya. I know the temptation, right?
Yeah.
And parents really do feel that way. And I think also it's more that they're worried.
Certainly, yeah. I mean,
right?
we're looking at
So
their well-being, sure.
Yeah, so it's about, why am I, feeling the urge to invade your privacy? Because I'm worried about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so
is it
comes from that
appropriate?
place.
I mean, is it a good thing to do to check in on our kids?
Well, first of all, what you need to do is you need to establish with your children this idea that there's stuff that they can keep private.
Okay.
And then there's routine disclosure.
All right. And it's up to them to decide? Or?
No, you do it together.
Together, okay.
But you need to figure that part out because otherwise they don't realize, and you're not really self-aware about, okay, what is private for them? What can they keep to themselves? Because of course they get to keep stuff to themselves too, right?
Absolutely.
They don't have to tell us everything. So
Sometimes I don't want to know.
You don't. You really don't. Yeah. So I mean, keep those boundaries really clear. Make it really clear what is self-disclosure that you get to choose to share with me, and what is the stuff that I really feel like is necessary you share with me. Get that clear, and then don't violate those boundaries.
And hopefully the people that feel like maybe they're too much of a helicopter parent to do that, this allows them the opportunity for their kids to actually grow, even starting stuff like knocking on their door before you come in. Is it all right if I come in?
Absolutely.
Respecting their privacy. It's a gift, right?
Respect their privacy, and the more they trust that you can do that, the more that they're going to share more with you.
Okay.
When you have those boundaries in place, you honor them. And as long as you continue to honor them, they can trust that they can share with you. You're not going to go blab it to the whole world. You're not going to share it on your social media. You're not going to tell everybody and their brother. It's just for them to share with you. You're a safe space. Don't try to solve the problem. Don't get on the phone when you get upset about something they share and feel like you need to get in there and solve it.
Okay.
The more you do that, the less they're going to share with you.
They're going to be embarrassed to do so. What if we screw up? Maybe, I invade my child's privacy. Where do we take it from that point?
Apologize.
Just straight up, just say it.
Totally.
Really?
I feel really badly about this. I feel like I've blown it. I don't want you to feel like you can't trust me. I'd like to be able to, establish myself as a trustworthy person to share with again. Just come clean. There's nothing more beautiful than a parent who can come clean and share that with their kids.
Well, they're going to look at you, and as they get older, they're going to deal with situations the same way. Like, I can feel better.
You are their model.
All right, now, how do we actually, you said the T word, trust. How do we just really get that inside of our children? How can we really build that trust up?
Well, I think you build the trust by establishing the boundaries and not overstepping.
Okay.
Overstepping the boundaries is one of the biggest problems parents make. And you will pay huge consequences for it. They'll start to hide more information. They'll lie to you. They won't open up anymore. So it really is that trust that I've shared something, you're going to keep it, and you're not going to overstep the boundaries.
But is it blind eye to it? I mean, is it just, meaning like, let's say I maybe saw or somebody told me something my child did. And do I ignore it and just say, well, he'll come to me or she'll come to me about this?
I think it depends on what you found out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, as much as possible, you give them the opportunity to share with you. Because as long as you've proven how trustworthy you are, then they really can share everything.
Okay.
Like my daughter used to say to me, Mom, if you're going to try to solve it, I can't open up to you anymore.
Makes a lot of sense.
Right?
Makes a lot of sense.
So you got to keep this private, and you've got to trust me to solve my own problems.
Okay.
Because I mean, every parent wants everybody's child, you want your kids to be happy. They share something about somebody who did something mean to them. You want to get on the phone.
and tell everybody.
And say like, how dare you? Or, do you know what your kid did? Cannot do that.
All right, so the Find My iPhone feature, maybe don't abuse it. Have it if you ever use it when they lose the phone. And
well, have them agree that it's okay.
To have it on there?
To have it on.
Okay.
Yeah, those are really good conversations. Like, I would say to my daughter, I want to know where you are. I mean, just here it is for me. My safety needs for you. I need to know where you are. You can go out with your friends, but I'd love to know where you are. Is that okay with you? Sure, Mom, what else do you need to know?
Because they're going to say, look, Mom trusts me, I don't have
Yes.
to. And more than likely, you probably won't even, knowing that you get that answer that quick, you probably won't wind up tracking them.
You begin to trust them more, they begin to trust you more. It's just reciprocal.
All right, folks want more information. Where can they go, Catherine?
ConsciousParentingRevolution.com.
All right, we're going to have this interview on our website. Thank you so much, and I hope to have you back again here so we can all be perfect parents, or at least try to. And we'll track you down.
That'll never happen.
We'll track you down if we don't have you come back.